and welcome to Outside Xbox's Show of the Week. I'm Jane.
And I'm Andy. This week I discovered the depths of evil that Mike will sink to in order to give us a hard time in Far Cry 4.
Welcome back to Far Cry Athlon and this insane swinging obstacle course.
Mike, what have you done?
I've called it the King of the Swingers.
He is going to hell for that.
Well, he'll be in good company.
Welcome to hell.
Well, I say good company. Most of the cast of Saints Row 4 are down there now, if that counts, thanks to Saints Row 4's standalone expansion, Gat Out of Hell.
I'm gonna shoot the devil in the face.
It's a little more complicated than that.
No, I said in the face.
When the president is sucked down into the underworld by a ouija board, man, those things are always trouble. Saints Row series mainstays Johnny Gat and Kinzie Kensington ride to the rescue.
So what's the plan? We mount up and go in after the boss?
No, I do.
The trouble is, the devil has plans to marry his daughter Jezebel off to the Saints' boss, and won't stop singing about them.
You think because you're my daughter, you think that you're above it all. But schemes are currently in motion. Your choice, be a wife or be a thrall.
So it's off through the 5 districts of New Hades, which are inexplicably full of traffic and taxis, to break up the infernal wedding. You play for the first time as either Johnny or Kinzie instead of your own character, alone or in co-op, with access to new hell-appropriate superpowers such as summoning imps to help you or sprouting fallen angel wings to fly. There are also new weapons themed around the 7 deadly sins, including a lust gun that you should probably use with caution, and a sloth weapon which is a comfy chair with miniguns mounted on the arms. Gat Out of Hell is out next week to download on Xbox 360. It's a standalone expansion to Saints Row 4, so you don't need the original game if you want to play it. Xbox One owners, on the other hand, can get it bundled with Saints Row 4 Re-Elected, which contains Saints Row 4 jazzed up for the new consoles, plus Gat Out of Hell on the side. Which is ideal if you missed it on last gen and fancy playing a game where you can kick demons in the nuts. That is most of us, right?
So Johnny Gat goes to hell and then does Saints Row stuff, I guess? I don't know, I've never been that into Saints Row.
You are missing out.
Oh, isn't it just GTA but not as good?
Wrong again, Jane.
Alright, well, show me how I'm wrong with exactly 5 examples.
Saints Row might have started in 2006 as a tacky rip-off of Grand Theft Auto, but in the 9 years since, Saints Row has found its own voice.
Listen, we've got enough clout right now for one major build, not both. What do you want me to push forward? Do you want to be the president who cured cancer or the president who solved world hunger?
With even sillier stories, over-the-top action, and a nice line in cheeky video game parody.
The camera's screwed up. I just have to deal with it.
Yeah, retro shit, I get it.
We're not saying it's better than GTA, but there are definitely things that it does better than GTA.
Work together to spring your crews from the pen and come on down to Saints Row.
Where's your co-op mode, Grand Theft Auto? Saints Row has been doing proper co-op since the very beginning, letting you and a friend cause chaos and do story missions as a team. Like some kind of mismatched buddy cop movie, only you're criminals, and if our friends are anything to go by, one of you is an obese clown wearing lingerie.
Undead cleanup ain't exactly in our wheelhouse, but we'll give it a whirl.
Sure, GTA Online finally let us free roam and do jobs with our friends, but we don't have heists yet, a fact Rockstar reminds us with their PASAG trailers.
I know you've been complaining, but you weren't ready.
Saints Row Initiation Station is here for you. Thanks to the Initiation Station, you can make the player character of your dreams.
I hope you like playing as an angry-looking man, because that's pretty much all you get in Grand Theft Auto. Sure, you can give them haircuts or make Trevor look like the lead singer of a lo-fi Brooklyn rock band, but that's about it. It's a little better in GTA Online, where you can customise your character and choose their parents for some reason, but you're still limited to boring, basic human facial features. Saints Row, on the other hand, lets you play as more or less anything you want. Man, woman, Incredible Hulk, whatever this is. You can even switch gender mid-game if you get bored, which doesn't seem to faze anybody.
Say the word and we crash the party. Let's do it.
Playa, sup?
Hey GTA, that's a nice collection of pistols and shotguns you have. Ooh, a submachine gun. Nice. And another shotgun. Cool stuff. Have you ever thought about something a bit kookier? Saints Row is packed full of weird and wonderful weapons, including a dildo bat, a singularity gun, and an inflato ray. Plus, you can dubstep people to death with your choice of tune. I do like the personal touch.
We're 3 minutes behind schedule. We need to move.
You're a real people person, aren't you?
I'm sorry, is this a counter-terrorist operation or a Saints flow shoot?
Although there are female characters in Grand Theft Auto 5, they're all minor characters and pretty much all terrible, checking off the tired stereotypes of nagging aunts, screeching wives and vapid starlets.
You ruined my life!
Saints Row not only has a supporting cast of capable ladies, but lets you play as a female character throughout. When are you going to let us do that in a story campaign, Grand Theft Auto? I mean, apart from way back in Grand Theft Auto 1, which totally doesn't count. Don't get us wrong, Grand Theft Auto has a superb soundtrack, but what Saints Row does so well is work those songs into the events of the game. Who can forget Kanye West's power kicking in as you skydive into a penthouse rooftop gunfight, or Bonnie Tyler's holding out for a hero striking up as you rush to rescue Shaundi at the end of Saints Row the Third. No one is who. And if there's a better soundtrack to flying a spaceship out of an exploding alien ship than Hadaway's What Is Love, I've yet to find it.
Radio signals bounce around space for...
Quiet!
This is Hadaway.
Well, that's me told. Now it's time to see what you've said in the comments and written in the margins of your hoverboard designs.
This one needs a constant supply of magnetic track and to be ridden through a vat of liquid nitrogen, and you suck at Halo 5.
I know. Speaking of, we've been playing more Halo 5, this time in game mode Breakout.
Where are we going? What's happening?
A man in the middle.
Focusing on what's important, Dr. Scroll observes, I've noticed the Spartan 4s have very well-defined buttocks. That leaping animation doesn't help.
Exposed his spine to you.
Oh,
watch out, there's someone to your right.
Yeah, that's actually the key difference between the Mark 4s and the Mark 3s. They really nailed the butts.
Phrasing. Others are put off by the Halo 5 announcer, such as Brian Mulhare, who says the announcer would have a cool voice if he didn't say everything like an imbecile and didn't shout everything, and, goddammit, just get a new announcer. He is obnoxious.
You won the round.
While Captain Powder says, Jay needs to record a single line of dialogue for the multiplayer, and that line is, speculative grenade. It would be glorious.
Oh.
Speculative grenades? Oh god.
Why don't we kill two birds with one stone and make me the Halo 5 announcer? How about it, 343? Call me. Still time.
Round 1. Round 2. Distraction. 2 on 3. 2 on 2. 1 on 2. Round lost. You won the round. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I've got signal. I don't know why they're not calling right now.
Maybe soon. Okay, let's move on to our video about potential Far Cry 5 settings ranked in order of brilliance.
The survey includes 11 possible future settings. Some of these sound great, while others we would move to Kirat to avoid.
On brilliant Far Cry settings, Chris Bloomfield says, anyone else expecting to find out if invert aim would beat music volume?
What you did there? I see it.
Pablo Shoots, meanwhile, suggests Far Cry should stick to a realistic environment and have realism, because that's just what has been, and yes, it isn't innovative, but it's fun.
Realistic.
Yep.
Far Cry.
Yep.
You will fight alongside a mythical tiger and confront the evil forces that once threatened this legendary realm.
All right then.
Then Robin Hellstrom is nothing if not ambitious, saying, I would love to see all Ubisoft's universes collide. Far Cry plus Assassin's Creed plus Watch Dogs. It could be set in a big tropical city in not so distant future. All this is FPS and gameplay from Far Cry, and there's drug war, etc. And all this with a hint of parkour. Oh man, this game! Smack this. It should be called Far Creed Dogs. Far Creed Dogs.
Far Creed Dogs.
You heard it here first.
Finally, your comments on last week's show about Resident Evil HD and the things in it that you would never find in a fully modern Resi game.
The dialogue in the original Resident Evil was legendarily bad. Either that or the STARS HQ was next door to a rendering plant and everyone was going loopy from the fumes.
Onyx the Birthstone Kid thinks that something's wrong with Andy's point, saying, I agree with you on the unique B-movie feel of old Resi games, however I don't think it would have been accepted had they just left the dialogue of the sequels at such a poor standard. The nostalgia-tinted goggles do betray.
Say what? There's no way.
There was this incident involving zombies in a mansion.
There's some way. Insert clever name, meanwhile, says, that's twice now I've been cooking when the foot-long maggots bit played in one of your videos. Thanks for doing your part to help me make that lose weight this year resolution happen.
Not a problem, friend.
Becoming full of foot-long maggots.
So, are you still eating that sandwich, or...?
Finish it. Finally, me1648 says, didn't even realise there was an RE6. Must have been awful if I didn't hear about it. Ha 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 ha.
Now, there definitely was a Resident Evil 6. Chris was in it. Leon was in it. A guy called Piers, I want to say.
Yeah, all right, good luck. I'm going to go back to the studio where I get more signal.
Okay. I want to say Jack, maybe Jake Miller?
That's it from Show of the Week, but remember, every time you hit the like button, YouTube rescues a puppy from the YouTube puppy shredder. I'm just saying.
Plausible. We'll be back next week, but in the meantime, you can drop us a line on Twitter or Facebook and say hi. See you next week. Hello? Yes, 1 second. Jane, it's some video game developers. They say they want to talk to you.
Oh. Hi, 343? Oh, it's you, Ubisoft. Yeah, yes, you can have the Far Creed Dogs idea.